Today on Weekly Wire, we get to know the police chief in St. Paul Park,
explore some local gardens recently awarded for their green thumbs,
plus meet Woodbury's newest K9 cadets. Hello, I'm Ann Schweisguth.
And I'm Justin Atkinson. Well, you have a chance to check out the new Oltman Middle School on September 23rd. The community is welcome to stop by the newest District 833 learning facility between 2 and 4 p.m. for tours led by school staff.
The 2018 Green Garden Awards were announced in Cottage Grove. This year, St. Luke's Lutheran Church was selected as the commercial winner thanks to a variety of plants in their main garden entrance, plus many smaller gardens throughout their property. And Kent and Nicole Raymond, located at 9296 93rd Street, won in the residential category. Judges were impressed by the impeccable maintenance of several gardens on their property, plus a pollinator garden they are establishing. Each winner received an engraved metal garden plaque on a stake as their reward. 2 years ago, a new face took over the title of police chief in St. Paul Park.
Let's find out more about Chief Jessica Dan Berg.
Hi, my name is Jessica Dan Berg. I am the police chief of St. Paul Park.
It's easy to see someone in a police uniform and make assumptions, but sometimes it's nice to get to know the person behind the badge. To do so, I met up with St. Paul Park's Chief Dan Berg in order to learn more about one of her passions.
He's gonna go down again. Justice! So I'm the youngest of 4, and my mom always had an extreme fear of horses. And so her thing, and she didn't like the water either, so her thing is her children were not going to have the same fears. I think I was 12 when I started. It just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I loved riding. I was a daredevil, so anything that was kind of out of the norm, I was the first to volunteer.
Even though her childhood was centered around riding, when time came to choose a career, Chief Dan Berg decided on something some would consider a little more practical than horses.
I was really interested in law, so I was like, okay, criminal law, would love to do that. So I went to Hamline University to become an attorney. I was like, I don't know if I want to go to school for that would be another 5 years. So my one friend was like, you like donuts, why don't you become a cop? I kind of like that, still working with law and then helping, the person that needs help. Which sounds very cliche, but I don't know, you need to want to help people going into this job. If you don't, then you're not in the right job, or you're here for the wrong reasons.
While Chief Dan Berg was ardent about becoming a cop, her love for horses never wavered.
And as soon as I got my first job as a cop, I think within maybe 6 months, I bought my first horse. While you're busy at work, you still have your life going on, and trying to keep that balance, it can be very difficult at times. Being with the horses, they're very calming, and it was so much fun. I mean, it's unbelievable how much joy they can give a person.
After having an amazing opportunity to get to know Chief Dan Berg, I only had one question left. Is it all worth it?
Some days I find it difficult, but it is outweighed by just the enjoyment of having them on the property. They're beautiful. I mean, they're just gorgeous creatures. Even if I didn't ride, I'd love them just because they're so pretty. And then just being able to go for rides, they're so fun.
Well, an interesting tidbit about Chief Dan Berg is her and I actually went to high school together. We were good friends in high school.
Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. You guys go way back.
Yeah, Woodbury class in 93.
And now she's a great addition to St. Paul Park.
Absolutely. Glad to have her back.
She's fantastic, and she keeps a very active Facebook page for the St. Paul Park Police Department, so you can check that out for updates on what's going on.
Absolutely.
Very good. All right, well, 2040 might seem like a long way away, but when you're planning a whole county, it's necessary to know where you're going. That's why Washington County has an online survey asking residents for input on the 2040 Comprehensive Plan. The comp plan is a guiding document that addresses topics such as land use, transportation, water resources, and economic competitiveness. You can take the survey on the county's website by searching for Comprehensive Plan.
The Woodbury Area Chamber of Commerce is hosting a series of candidate forums this fall. The first will take place on September 19th at the Eagle Valley Golf Course. Candidates running for Woodbury Mayor have been invited to answer questions from noon until 1 p.m. Then House candidates from District 53A and 53B will be at the Courtyard Marriott from 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. on October 3rd. And Woodbury City Council candidates will participate in a forum on October 9th from noon until 1 p.m. at the Eagle Valley Golf Course. The Chamber will host a lunch or breakfast prior to each forum. You must pre-register with the Woodbury Area Chamber of Commerce prior to the event.
If you're interested in learning about solar power for your home or business, then attend Woodbury's Solar Power Hour on September 25th. This free event from 6 to 7 p.m. offers an information session that teaches the basics of solar power, its financial implications for your household, and how the Solar Group Buy program works. In addition, the Citizens Utility Board will be offering free 20-minute utility bill clinics to those who sign up online. Bring your electric and gas bills and receive customized suggestions to reduce energy use and save money.
Okay, so take a look at this face. This little guy is on his way to being a Woodbury Police K9. Thanks to donations from the Woodbury Police K9 Fund, Public Safety received 2 new trainees for their K9 program.
Good boy.
Today we are introducing a new concept in K9 training. Rather than having our K9s come in when they're a year old or 9 months old, we're able to get them at 8 to 9 weeks old. They begin working with the handlers and with the existing K9s so that they're ready to go as a part of the team when needed.
So this is Buster. He is one of our new police K9 candidates. We've been gracious enough through our Woodbury Police K9 Fund to purchase 2 K9 puppies that over the next year we're going to be training in to be hopefully our next police dogs here in the city of Woodbury. Nova, being the older brother, likes to teach and show the way, and Buster here, being the younger guy, learns by following around. Their favorite game is playing fetch, and then Nova gets the ball and he gets to hold on to it, and they play a little tug of war. So their relationship is pretty good, that big brother, little brother relationship that they have. Come on, Papa.
I'm so excited to be part of the training from such a young age. Bosco has been an amazing partner to me, and it's bittersweet that his retirement is approaching. However, just getting to have the experience of training these new puppies is going to be invaluable.
City Council meeting, we will be there because the Woodbury Police K9 Fund purchased the dogs. They have to accept the gift from the K9 Fund, and then they belong to the city of Woodbury.
So we're going to have non-handler police officers who are aspiring handlers working with these dogs hand in hand in a mentorship role with our handlers to help develop them. So we're really looking at developing our next generation of police dogs, but we're also looking at developing our next generation of canine handlers as well.
Well, thank you. Well, again, on behalf of the city and the host city council, we're excited for what's going to happen. And Donna, a special thank you to you, honoring the legacy of your husband, for setting up this fund and working with the partners to do something innovative and unique like this for the city of Woodbury and the Public Safety Department. We thank you tremendously for that. So you are now Woodbury Public Safety Puppies. So thank you very much. Thanks again. Yeah.
When ready, these K9 cadets will become full-time K9 officers when Nova and Bosco retire.
The Washington County Workforce Center is sponsoring a job fair from noon to 3 p.m. on September 19th in Cottage Grove. 21 employers will be participating with more than 1,000 job openings, from internships to all levels of career opportunities located throughout the Twin Cities area.
With more than 140 miles of connected trails and over 49 park spaces in Woodbury, what better place for a family adventure bike ride? On October 6th, the city's recreation team will be hosting a 6-mile bike challenge for families. There will be 6 stops with fun challenges at each designated park area. Cost is $20 per family and starts and ends at Colby Lake Park.
If you have confidential documents you'd like to have shredded, then mark September 19th on your calendar. The Environmental Center in Woodbury will be accepting paper to shred from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. You must be a Washington County resident and provide a driver's license. Shredding is free. Now here's a quick look at some upcoming events happening around South Washington County you might want to check out.
Well, before we go, we want to take a moment to, talk about ourselves, actually.
That's right. We love talking about ourselves.
Of course,
right?
who doesn't?
We're biased,
Yeah.
but we won some awards.
We did.
recently.
SWCTC won 6 awards at the Natoma Awards recently, which is a national organization of government producers across the country.
That's right. We got 2 second places, 2 third places, and 2 honorable mentions.
That's right. The pickleball video,
That's right.
a video about Dodge Nature Center, Community Garden, Woodbury City
good.
Style with the Miracle League.
Yep.
What am I forgetting?
A Soldier's Journey,
Soldier's Journey.
A police officer in Cottage Grove who also went to Afghanistan, as well as another veteran, Dave Conrad.
Dave Conrad,
You
yeah.
know, so
They're
we got
all
some-
great stories.
All great stuff. We love telling stories. We love to be recognized too when we tell them. So
It's always an
it's a
honor.
great honor.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll keep bringing more award-winning programming.
That would be great.
All right. You have a great week.